Yeah. Same thing. I just need to say who I am first.
All right.
I am Rob Flanagan. I am the CEO of Houndstown USA. We are a doggy daycare, boarding, and spa franchise. We're currently very close to 70 locations, should be around 80 by the end of the year. And we have our eye on being over 100 locations by the end of next year. Like many franchisors, once a year, every 18 months, you put on your conference. It's an amazing event. But as a franchisor, you're looking at that as wanting to bring in content that is going to make your franchisees excited. We talk about that in terms of return on time. We want our franchisees to come to our conference and then leave saying, I have tactics that I can immediately bring back into my business and help drive my revenue. When we were looking at our 2024 conference, we had our eye on stay in your lane because we wanted to bring in experts in the AI space that didn't speak to it at this really high level philosophical level. We wanted a vendor to come in that could speak to our franchisees directly at the unit level. What made Stay in Your Lane AI presentation at our annual conference stand out was that they came at the content to what I needed as a franchisor, not some cookie cutter AI presentation. They worked with myself and David Martinelli, our president, to uniquely understand what our franchisees needed. What did they need to be exposed to? Where could AI help them? And they completely built their presentation around my needs specifically. The other thing that Stay in Your Lane brought to the table is that they understand the unit level franchisee perspective as well as the franchisor perspective. This was not just some vendor out there speaking about AI. They understand what franchisees are going through, the pain points they're experiencing, and could speak to how AI could take away those pain points. Another aspect of their presentation that I thought was amazing was how interactive it was. We've all been there. We're sitting in a conference room. There is some presentation going on. It's great. The speaker is fantastic. But man, we've been sitting there all day long. What Stay in Your Lane does is make their presentation interactive. Our franchisees were sitting in the conference room with their computers open, accessing AI tools and learning how to use it live. Patty and Ingrid then worked with each franchisee within the context of the conference to help them understand how they could use their teaching and tools for their individual businesses. As any franchisor, when you put on your annual conference, you're on a little pins and needles when you send out your conference survey at the end. What got highly ranked? Maybe can you do better next time? I was so pleased when our franchisees ranked Stay in Your Lane's AI presentation as one of the #1 things that they loved about our conference. They raved about the content, had amazing things to say, and were eager to learn more about those tools and how they could use those tools to raise sales in their business. I can't recommend not only Stay in Your Lane, but specifically Patty and Ingrid for their AI presentation for your annual conference. You will not be disappointed, and this is a real person saying that, not an AI chatbot.